So cut me some slack, I just realized that. The Fast Music Compo has just been the compo with rules and a short time to make a song, a certain set of chords. And I'm here joined by two musicians that know their way around a few rules, Gasman and Annie7 from the UK. Welcome, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So, first impression, lads, of this spectacle.
It's a massive improvement over the last one that I saw last time I was here. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on there. It's really cool.
I wasn't here last year, so it was worse.
It was the year before. No, the year before it was you know, listening to the quality of fast compos in other competitions as well. It's a lot.
Fair enough.
A lot more interesting stuff going on. It's very cool.
Yeah, you can never really tell sort of how it's going to turn out. Whether I think there's always a line to walk as to whether the rules are too restrictive and you end up with like 15 lots of the same song. But I think they certainly got a lot of variety this time.
Yes, they have no sample rules anymore, so you get a bit more different sound. So any favorites?
I've made notes on my little phone, so I've got to just quickly look through it. Well, I really liked song 4 actually. That was one of the ones that caught my attention.
That was the
leaflet.
Yeah, I thought that was really cute because it really sounded like something off the PC Engine or some old console like that.
It's actually reminded me of like a demo tune for a Casio keyboard or something. And I mean, in a good way. It's like the sort of you hear it and think,
It's got that dirty Japanese funk about it. That's what I liked about it. Yeah.
I see this the guy playing in the mold. He slightly thinks about killing you.
Yeah.
So I must say, you have a favorite?
I think the favourite I'd have to go for is number 13. Was it Fast 09? Which is the we saw that synth, the synth that was made with PHP IMC3, and we were just thinking, what was that?
Yeah.
And so it's a 4K synth, I guess. But it's I guess coming from like the 8-bit chiptune background, that was really up my street. It's sort of this sort of swirly, happy melody sort of thing. So
it had some really nice groovy sounds in it. I think it had some nice imagery in the
overall pretty solid sounds. I like the first song though, the guy with the guitar.
Yeah. Oh, it's really cute. I was saying, like it's a bit like something you'd write your girlfriend. You know, and then discover it years later after you split up, and then weep about it. But I mean, it's quite a sweet tune though. I mean, I have to say, very lo-fi, like you were saying.
I was even beatboxing for
I thought that was quite sweet.
Like the tallest man on earth, and even less lo-fi.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, it's definitely good.
The sound system like that was very special.
Yeah. I'm probably not going to make any friends by making this comparison, but it did kind of remind me of James Blunt.
And we all know
maybe he likes that. You never know. You might give him a compliment.
Yeah.
Not everybody hates James Blunt.
I do.
I know you do.
Yeah. I did like the song though. It's just I'm not sure whether it's sort of not sort of traditionally scenish, and that might have counted against it in the voting. But
that's the thing with like you expect track music to be there, But I like something different for those, especially for a fast. You have to do it quickly. So.
Yeah, I think it deserves to do well. Yeah.
And definitely, song 15 had a little bit of something going for it as well, and especially being impulse tracker as well. It's an old tracker.
Old mod feeling.
Yeah,
scene feeling.
Got a bit of a flashback I was listening to that, remembering making chip tunes and things.
And I get that now that you get nostalgic for it.
Yeah,
remember those days with no care in the world and just making mods.
Things that beeped.
In a good way.
In a good way, in a good beepy way.
And any more else? Anything else? More remarks?
Yeah, there was one. There was one. Where is it? There was one.
I think what stood out for me was that number 7. That's insane or one insane.
Or one insane. Yes. But I guess it's insane in the lead speak thing.
Yeah. So it's sort of that had sort of identity crisis to it. I think it's sort of a bit of noisy distortion sort of thing, and then it turned into this sort of circus manic feel to it.
At one
Yeah.
point
Was that the one with the sort of more classical instruments?
No, that was
that was
the Terminator robot.
Yeah.
That for me was very interesting, just because it was so different, so markedly different to the rest of the tunes in the Compo.
And it sounded a bit like the Leningrad Cowboys version of Sweet Home Alabama. For some
Yeah,
reason.
yeah. That's. I mean, I did find myself humming that. Yeah.
That's mysterious.
I just wanted to do a square dance at the end.
I did feel like that one, it kind of lost sight of what it was trying to do at the beginning. It started this very majestic sort of Hollywood type march, and then it's all got a bit bonkers. And
like I had no idea.
Yeah.
I have to fill 15.
It's like the Goblins got into the mix. Yeah, it's quite good
to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's interesting. I must say, it's very different styles represented as well. So
yeah, there's a nice C64 little thing
awesome
in there. I mean, seeing somebody do that very, very quickly in that sort of time frame as well, and getting out there is quite nice to see.
A bit diverse as well.
For me.
So that's cool. Yes. So what more can we say about this? It was a good compo. This was something that I really liked.
I mean, there was a bit of an issue in some of the tunes with the bass really taking over the song. But I think that's just down to, you know, when you're mixing a song like that and you've only got an hour and a half to do it, and you're in a really loud hall, they're probably all on headphones.
Yeah, headphones, and you make it.
They might not know what the sound system's
and the PA
like
is brilliant, so it's like even if you didn't do it that loud, you thought it didn't do it that loud.
You could still hear what was going on.
Out. There was one song that had a very heavy. I think it was the grotesque date note. It had like this really low rumbling bass. The guy probably didn't even hear it.
That one just made my tummy rumble. I started to feel really hungry after that. I really wanted to eat something.
Yeah, maybe
what's caused that.
The song was made by Hesburger to subliminally sell you burgers.
Yeah, it's just evil, that shop.
God, it'd be a very good marketing campaign actually. After in the competition.
I'm trying to stay away from all the burgers this year, man. Stop it. It's suggestible.
You will give in. Oh well.
So what more to say is, that's over 1500, not bad. Yeah, I'm rooting for number one, if I have to be honest. I hope it was quite quick.
I think for me it's between 4. Oh, and no, actually I have to mention 9 because it was a bit of dusk pop, and it had that happy rollicking feeling that just like made me grin just like a loon for the 1.5 minutes that it was playing. So it did make me really happy, that song. So I must mention number 9. I think number 9 was really cute.
Isn't dusk pop like basically Italo disco?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you've got to love it, haven't you?
The best happy-go-lucky music in the world.
Yeah.
I've got number 2 scribbled down as being an Italo disco sort of thing as well. So.
Yeah. Well, you know, we're sitting under some disco boards here, so it's apps actually.
Yeah.
It's like the Blue Oyster Bar.
It's like a disco mood.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Dance mood. We should actually dance to the songs now.
We should have some incidental music playing or something, really. Just get our grooves on. Well, I mean, you know. How about you? I mean, any other thoughts?
The one I've got sort of a little star against that we haven't mentioned yet is number 12, Hypertropic Quantum Flux, which
is a good title.
Yeah,
absolutely amazing title.
Great. I mean, you know. It's like an acid flashback.
You don't even have to make a song if you have that title. Leave it. Don't touch it.
It could just be 1.5 minutes of silence. A title that powerful.
Yeah, may just have the chords in once or twice to.
But I don't. I must admit that I don't really recall the song, so maybe it didn't really work.
I think that was another one that sort of appealed to my sort of chip music thing. It's a very sort of swirly sort of thing there. So.
Yeah.
And
for number 7, I've got. Bear in mind my phone's a little bit rubbish, but it's just something like Gabba Gabba Hey. This one was like snorting sherbet. So I think that might be a good thing. I think that's a compliment actually.
I think that's a good,
because it was really Gabba.
Wasn't Gabba Gabba Hey the name of the Norwegian entry in the Eurovision Song Contest or something?
It should have been. If it wasn't, I think
it was a cheat code
winner there. I think that's probably a good idea. If they haven't done it, they should do it. And if they are watching, do it.
You can borrow the tune from them.
Yeah, seriously, just license the kick drum and you're all there. Really, I mean, it's brilliant.
But so that the concept Fast Compo, do you ever participate in the Fast Compo?
Yeah, I think I did. There were that old chiptune compos on, was it IRC Net or FNet or one of the IRC channels, and they used to do really quick, like you'd have an hour and there'd be like one mod with all the samples in. You had to like knock out these little chippy tunes really quickly.
It's good
That's
fun.
hilarious.
It's like
it's really good that. I think people should run some of them online and just release little packs of tunes. I think that'd be a nice thing for the scene, just to get some more.
No, they're still going on. The
quick.
more challenges, You can still participate on the internet. You get a sample pack in like 2 hours. And then
So maybe release a few little music discs of the entries. That'd be really good.
That's good fun. That's good fun.
Maybe have a super showdown with all the winners of all the compos facing off against each other. All the
like a battle. You could do like a battle on stage. As we have to compose on stage.
Chiptune wars.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
So, but yes, let us wind it down for the first Compo studio at Assembly. I've been Oki entertaining you, and he's been Gasman and Annie7. Thank you very much for your vision on all this and your opinions, very profound opinions. So I think we had a good time judging these entries. So the best may win, which is of course number 1. No, I shouldn't push it too much.
That's brilliant.
That's enough with the pushing. I haven't been bribed that well. So, well, thank you very much for coming. There's more coming up in a bit. Is the fast graphics, which will be presented here by Giles, and then later tonight we've got extreme graphics and extreme music, which is very extreme.
I think extreme music could be really interesting. I think.
Yeah, there's a lot. I heard there were some interesting entries, so absolutely stay tuned for that. And no, that was it. Thank you very much. Goodbye.